No need for me to ask how you fared. Some of my kin have already made it here, safe and sound.
It's past time we were back in the city. But if you find yourself there, call on us. The Iron Hand gnomes are good friends to have. I heard about Warbrun. But the cause is bigger than any one of us. You've made sure his work is done, even if he's not there to see it. He'd be grateful.
A little more rest and I'll be ready to get...
With haste. What's up for discussion?
Peacebringer, be at home. The Drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter. As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
We've had some rest. Defender of the people.
Flackett's will be done.
We're a long way from Waterdeep. Certainly. What path lies before me?
What's next, I wonder?
Light on my feet.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion. Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Dead drow, publicly displayed. The Duergar are sending a message.
Mir's dead. You want a medal or a chest to pin it on?
Hey, stick shit! Another hour of stick shit?
Piss pot.
You flirt. Now jump to it. Or it's up to the lift and straight to the shadows.
I think we've found two Duergar who are gonna get spit in their drinks.
Heard you torn there to bits. But that don't make us friends. Comfortably. Figured it obvious. I'll kick up my feet, order a brew, watch them work. They'll complain, but they love it. I'm telling you. And I don't like pig shit, but damned if your mouth ain't spewing it. You want respect? Let your absolute pay for it. Till then, bugger off. Hey, stick shit! Where's my drink?
Coming right up, piss pot.
Stick shit? Talks like Smug, and he wrecked that shroom village.
And then shagged it.
Here's to Smug, nasty prick.
Piss off. My side? I heard the piss pot. You're a true soul, same as Near. So like I said, piss off. Ha! Fuller was mad as a rutting badger, but she weren't a friend of any true soul. What about piss off, do you? Hold on. You aren't just talking shit, are you? Then shh. Keep it low. Don't let them hear you. Now, why in the hottest hells would a true soul be helping me? Fine. Let's say I believe you. You want to kill these peckers. I'm not complaining. But you better finish the job. 'Cause I'll be the one to suffer if you don't. Ain't you hearing me, prickhole? Piss off to every last hell!
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
Shall we cut and run?
Let's get going.
Shit! You did it! What now? Really? Drug, yes! Glory to Iron Hand! Won't be needing this poison now that you've offed the pricks. Bet you'll find it handy, though. You're a good one. I won't forget it.
I'll give you that. Need to find a way forward. Get over it.
rot.
These things have stayed interesting.
You got a brain of your own. Use it.
Ugh. The scraps of a nightfall feast.
To break bread in Shah's name, then spill blood in her name. A sacred rite.
Have to keep going. Curious. That stone there has been pried. Looks like an ambush.
Step quick.
I speak, they burn. Let's light them up.
Time to strike. On the move.
Death is but a word away.
No word. Tactical.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Moving in. Tools and a thick rope. Someone climbed up from down below. No traps, please. Wish I had a bag of holding.
What a day. Hardly a challenge.
Can't give up now. Time to press ahead. What's hiding here?
Hold it! I swear to Iron Hand. One more step, and a blow us to chunks!
An ashen scent fills the air. The barrel is filled with smoke powder, but the scent is acrid, as if contaminated somehow. Or much, much more concentrated.
Easy now. Let's not do anything hilarious.
Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down. What's to say? Your near's bootlicker. Saw you sailing. A god's damn true soul. Better to die in this shit-eat than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me. Don't do this! Don't pretend you give a shit about me! Shit! I can't do it. Go on, drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cult nutters suffer.
You want to barter with rune powder? Look, you have no idea what you're dealing with. Any true Iron Hand would trade their life for a grain of this stuff. I'll spare you a vial.
Friends. Cowards, more like. Gave them a good blast as cover and they sat on their bony arses. Done for good with them. I'm getting gone. You ought to do the same.
First time on the Sword Coast, Lae'zel.
Yes. Much more lively than the Githyanki slates led me to believe.
Just wait till you see Baldur's Gate. You'll never want to leave.
I'll give it a shot. How much farther can I go?
Wait. These markings. Tirsu's script scratched in the ground. As I expected. A creche must be nested in the temple below. We must go there at once. You don't have to trust them, only to trust me. I have not failed you yet, and I have no intentions of it now. I don't need you to believe me for it to be true. Githyanki writing. Every word a wheel, every letter is spoke. The most powerful texts are engraved in slate. Some so ancient, only the most erudite Gish can read them. Chuk. Very well. But promise me we will return before our chance is lost, else I make my way there alone. Lead on, then.
I warn you, I'm exceptionally well armed.
Ah, a friendly face. Oh, you are... You know, I've had nothing but trouble all day. I've been accosted, chased, insulted. Look over there. Do you see that wretched little hive? Oh, it certainly looks that way. But inside, it is swarming with brutish, stupid, rude Githyanki.
Brutish and rude by your wretched standards. But stupid. Kchoki.
Your charming companion would call it a creche. But it was built on what remained after the Githyanki slaughtered all of the monks. I'd call it a murderous training camp.
Acutely observed on both counts.
Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs. And how am I repaid? Attacked and run off like some transient. What? No, of course not. I was merely... Well... Look, it's just an egg. The Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and, once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition.
Please, do enlighten me. What is this tradition?
The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. I'm sure your friend would agree. A Githyanki is as likely to forsake its violent nature as a gnome is to fly. You've been sipping from the same goblet as the Society. Perhaps you'd be willing to help, then, to prove your point. They may have chased me away, but surely the Gith would welcome a person with such sympathetic views to their creche. And once inside, you could simply purloin an egg.
Steal one of Gith's own. I will slit your throat for even suggesting it.
I'm not talking to you. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg.
What? Surrender an egg, and I will not stand for it.
I see this being a highly prosperous partnership. A word of advice. Avoid direct confrontation. Creche-bound Githyanki can be a deadly sort. What news of our little project? Very well, but I'll make note of how much time you waste trawling through baubles. ready, are we? Very well, then.
This view's almost worth the walk.
Hey, soldier, well, I'm not feeling so good. My engine is getting worse. Feels like it's going to burst out of my chest. We need to catch up with Damon. See if he's thought of a way to fix this thing. If it can be fixed. Tell that to the Inferno where my heart was, soldier. Actually, don't. I don't want to piss it off.
Completely. That's not going to work. Damn. Completely stuck. I wonder when it was used last.
Come on! Must have been out of use for a long old time. What's cooking?
Well, hello.
All's well that ends. Not as bad.
We should stop for a nice little lunch. Take it all in.
Is the world gnawing at your grey matter? We must find a creche and be purified.
True. Fine. First, purify the tadpole. Then, a little lunch.
Best be on my way. Maybe I need more pockets.
Lae'zel, are you sure of the greeting we'll find at this creche of yours?
Of course I'll be welcomed. And if you behave, you may keep your head too.
I can count on you to vouch for me, I hope.
Don't worry. You're more useful to me alive.
That's enough. On your feet.
Where are you taking us?
If this is about that weapon your friend was talking about, we don't have it and we don't know shit about it.
Silence! Move!
No. No, I'm not going in there. I won't.
Anyone want to join her? As I thought. Through the doors. Now! The captain is expecting you.
Forward, carefully. These cultists have the Kresh on high alert.
What do you mean, too drunk? It's not possible.
That kobold reeks of spirits. Fire could be explosive. Shall we dance? Hurry. Let me recite their demise.
This is gonna feel good.
Battle of wits.
Battle favors the fearless.
Let's finish this.
On I go.
With haste.
What fools these mortals be. Step to it.
Still breathing, despite everything. Swift as my feet can carry me. Another day, another fight. So the Githyanki aren't fond of the cultists. Could be a good thing.
That'll have to do.
Stand your ground! Keep them busy! Thunder, forgive me. We have to fire the lance.
What's that?
Don't be shy.
Keep your distance, darling.
A long way to go still.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. A Guardian of Faith spell, and a remarkably long-lasting one at that. Don't mind if I do. These boots have seen everything. Seems simple enough.
I don't get my beauty sleep soon. I just get a tad malcontent.
The eagle seems satisfied, but keeps a watchful eye on you.
Never wanted the easy path.
Let's have some fun.
Make it hurt. Still alive, so that's progress. Very well. Looks to be a powerful weapon. I wonder if it was used on the Githyanki nearby. Prime spot for an ambush. We missed it. Better be careful with any magic. Spells set them off. What do I have to lose?
Let's turn someone inside out.
The witching hour.
Let's go. Over there.
All right. What now? One day I'll catch a break. Here we go. That's curious.
Symbol.
What do they? Should mind my step. Looking ahead.
Stand your ground! Keep them busy! We have to fire the land.
Here goes nothing.
Within the artifact, a feeling stirs. Uncertainty.
Your curiosity is getting the better of you. Do not let it. Stay away from the Githyanki. They're hunting you. They want the artifact. They'll stop at nothing to take it from you.
Sentries to arms! Istik, state your purpose quickly. Stand down, Gish. Is it not Vlaakith's command to welcome her faithful?
I expected no visitors, faithful or otherwise. Why have you come?
We seek the Zaithisk. Show me the way.
You are infected. A gate thrall is something to eradicate, not reason with.
The faithful may be purified.
This is Vlakith's protocol.
Fine. Let the Gustil carry out your fate. Report to the infirmary at once. And step carefully. Kreshjalak watches you.
Any word on the search for the artifact, Rusty? Luke's words are food for gay spies. You should know better.
Forgive me. We have not been visited by a in an age.
I heard they're making us join the patrol soon. The search must be going badly.
Talk so freely. Such a lack of discipline would be punished severely in Kalir.
Walk freely? This place is as tight as a patriarch's purse.
We should have been disarmed on entry. I'm pleased we weren't, but it's strange.
No doubt they found me too intimidating.
Focus! Focus!
A parasite. Take it.
Vertical incision from pineal eye to end of notochord. Intestinal coloration consistent with samples 231 to 259. Do you have a question? Or are you just going to stand there gawking?
I am a child of Gith, not discarded rat flesh. Am I not due your respect?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Let the Istik with you speak, and I will decide what respect you're owed. A very specific question. One that speaks of a more personal motivation for asking. I can only deduce. You have a parasite of your own. You must be desperate to seek my aid. Tell me, how long have you been infected? Fascinating. So you're conscious of your infection, but showing no signs of cerebral impairment. Either your tadpole is special, or you are. We must find out which. Go to the Zaithisk. I will ensure you're cured. It will relieve you of the specimen lodged in your cerebral cortex. What else? It will be worth it, I assure you. Even Githyanki rarely experiences Zaithisk. You are very lucky, Istik.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something.
The Zaithisk. Vlakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right. Praise Vlakith. Let it be done.
Sit, child. Let the Zaithisk end your suffering. You must focus on the parasite at all times. The Zaithisk will do the rest.
An unseen blade cleaves your mind in two. Impossible pain sears your bones and body in concert with Lae'zel's. The Zaithis' psionic forces batter Lae'zel's thoughts. There is no chance she will survive this unscathed.
Yes, child. Speak the Talaket. Meditate on its verses.
You feel Lae'zel's mind rip and rupture. Is this purification? Is this the cure? You share in Lae'zel's agony. Every cell within her skull bursts into a constellation of fragments, sorted and reassembled. Lae'zel will die if she remains.
Yes, child. Jamar, Zala, Blackith, call to your queen.
My queen! Hear me!
That thing's killing her.
Your vision narrows. You sense myriad specters of Githyanki past. This is their fate. This is their anguish. The pain is too great. The visions flicker, but refuse to come into focus.
Yes, child. Face her will.
Your marrow quakes within your bones. Behind the pain, a new sensation rises. Power.
Remove her!
Your marrow quakes within your bones. Behind the pain, a new sensation rises. Power.
Remove her!
Your marrow quakes within your bones. Behind the pain, a new sensation rises. Power. Your marrow quakes within your bones. Behind the pain, a new sensation rises. Power. Rises. Power.
Remove her!
The many planes of existence stretch before you, then coalesce. You are gifted. You are cursed.
Enough!
Damn it all! The parasite. I still feel it. I am Githyanki. I will not be Geich.
My life's work gone.
And yet she lives. And so does her parasite.
Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it.
The Zaithisk does not fail. The only variable in this experience was you and your parasite. And I will uncover how this happened. Wait here. I will gather my tools.
No!
Incredible. Your parasite is even stronger now.
I followed protocol. I kept to my faith. Yet the Zaithisk might have killed me. The Gustil tampered with it. Traitor. And there may be more still. This must be why the Inquisitors come. Thank you. Happy? Good. Now hurry. We must go to the Chirai and inform him of the Doctor's sedition.
Moving ahead.
There's a parasite nearby. You should take a closer look.
To the Inquisitor at the crash. The Zaithisk's failure must be reported.
So, the Githyanki have no cure for our condition. Unless you count death as a cure. I won't pretend to be surprised.
I have a lot on my mind.
I'm not surprised that the Gith's insane device didn't remove our tadpoles. I'm just disappointed.
Not the resounding success we were hoping for. Still, the price of ambition is occasionally catastrophic failure. At least our skulls remain intact.
Another dead end. If the tadpole doesn't kill us, trying to cure it just might.
The menacing Githyanki machine and its jagged pincers held no cure at all. Who could have thought?
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Never a dull moment. No time to rest.
another?
Staying on my feet. There's blood in the air.
What's the plan? Heading there.
Time to kill. Be quick. No one's stopped me yet. On my way.
Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
Open up.
This Cresh's bunks look entirely too soft for my liking.
I'll take that.
Eager for battle.
I've got a long road ahead. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Something good here, I hope.
How I have longed for these familiar sounds and sights.
Well, I'll be. So even the ferocious Lae'zel has a soft side.
A possessive side. What is a warrior without something precious to protect?
Taste of the mercy of gate.
I need a quick word.
Kachoki! We are training to fight Gake. You think they will hesitate?
They won't need to if we keep killing each other for them. It's stupid. Orphe...
Silence! It seems your childish prattling is attracting an audience. You fight again. This time, daggers only. And to the death, as instructed. Who wants to challenge this sniveling Istark? You? Tuskva. My students do not waste their time fighting such weaklings. But as we seem so intent on doing things differently today, why not? Take a dagger, stranger. This exercise requires nothing more than a blade and a backbone. What are you waiting for? Begin!
I refuse. There has to be a better way.
Gillick. Kill him and put us all out of our misery. Another who lacks the nerve? It seems Val's idiocy is contagious. This is how we deal with a weakened enemy. Ah, a true warrior's kill. Quick, bloody, and a scream to curdle the stomach juices of Vlaakith herself. Move him out of the way. We've wasted enough time already. You are well on your way to being gate food. Do better!
Gotta respect these Gith. They don't fool around.
Oh, I'm more than aware, trust me. I've had plenty of training in what to expect from them.
They should have let me interrogate those cultists.
In that case, lead on, miss.
Loosened their tongues properly.
Ugh, blood, rust. I'd heard this plane was disgusting. Fine, but your paraphernalia had better be pristine. On your way, then. Enough waiting. I crave blood.
someone. Only the guards are allowed to do.
Missed this.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
They should have let me interrogate those cultists.
Breathe deep and move.
I'd have loosened their tongues properly.
Wood. Likely before...
Sean!
Please, Chitrai, I can explain. The latest batch of cultists knew nothing of the Astral Prism. They were just trying to find Moonrise. They all head there. My Gish have drafted plans to assault the tower. They are ready to fight, Chitrai. We could sift the missing artifact from the tower's ashes if you would give us...
Quiet. Find the Astral Prism, Therizin. My patience falters.
Yes, Chitrai. You heard him! Go!
Do as she says. She remains your Kithrak. For now.
I hate wolves.
I didn't realize you were frightened of wolves, Shadowheart.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. I've always been terrified of them, ever since I was a child. I showed you my memory of when I was lost in the woods. It can hardly come as a surprise. The Mother Superior wasn't above using it against me. If I disobeyed, sometimes instead of a whipping, she'd threaten to drag me to a wolf den. Never failed to bring me back in line. Why is it always the bad memories I can still recall? In any case, I'll be keen to avoid them. You're unlike the Mother Superior, then. Maybe that's what I like about you. You're different.
Very well.
An Istik in my creche. You are one of the mercenaries sent to bring the weapon.
The Istik is with me, honored Kithrak.
So noted. But my question goes unanswered. Do you bring the weapon?
Don't tell her anything.
I'll gladly see you try. Attacker!
The dance macabre.
I'm going to enjoy this.
I'm ready.
That's still. But she wasn't the one pulling the strings here. What's in here?
Eager for battle.
Let's move. Anything of use? Don't waste a step. What's inside?
Who would be? Oh.
This place is even more foreboding than the rest of the crash.
It's unnerving. This place makes my skin crawl.
I'm a bit afraid this Inquisitor won't.
one back home will ever believe this. If not over, then through. Let's have a look.
To discuss. My Arden spoke of one of our kin that escaped a crashing Geik slave vessel.
Ch'rai. Vlaakith's justice in flesh.
You have accomplished much, child. I am pleased to finally meet you. I heard there is so much goblin blood on your hands that it soaks their children's nightmares. To business. I suspect you plucked the weapon.
Don't do it. The weapon is how I protect you.
Do it. Do not disobey the Inquisitor.
What business is that of yours? Suffice to say, my queen wants it. But know that you will have been instrumental in stopping the grand design. Hand it over. The grand design is what all Geik seek. The restoration of the Illithid Empire, which spanned the entirety of the multiverse. For centuries, their elder brains sought to bring back their dominion. Every plot they hatched, we stopped. But now they are close to succeeding. Never before could they pause Ceremorphosis. Never before could they let the infections spread undetected. You saw the thralls gathered on the Geik ship. Imagine that everywhere. Wants, needs, choice. All would cease to be. Everything rendered unto the Geik. So, the weapon. Please.
Don't give it to him.
Do not try me. Hand over the artifact or die by my hand. The Zaithisk. I hate that you speak the truth. Choose. Your path is mine to follow. Our fate is forged. Mother Gith, guide us.
Your illustrious adventure ends here. Hetazith! Crash Yillik! With me! To the death!
Can you feel death's cold grip? To the death.
Bye forever, pal. Boom!
All right. What now?
Inquisitor Wargas was potent. We are impressed.
My queen. Skarsai.
You are permitted to look upon me. You are invited to kneel.
The Deathless Queen has spoken. You will obey.
expected little of Istic education. But here, we kneel before our queen. Your choice of allies is most vexing. They do not become you, Lae'zel.
Chma Zala Vlaakith. You know me.
Erlon of Kalir speaks most highly, as did Alchaya before. You seek purity. I may yet grant it. Istic, you bear that which is ours. But are you friend, or are you thief? No! It is not yours! To own something is to know it. That weapon you carry. The Astral Prism. It is corrupted.
I will cleanse it for you, my queen. Tell me how.
There is someone inside. Their mind is warped, broken. A blight! They are an agent of the Grand Design, sent to sabotage the Astral Prism. Our last defense against the return of the Illithid Empire! As long as they live, the prison is compromised. Kill them! Do this, and I will cleanse you and your allies. Do this, and ascend!
Ascension. My queen. An honor gained. A burden borne. Choose. But know this. The cost of refusal is great.
Not merely great, Lae'zel. Eternal. Autonomy begets consequence. Use this to enter the prism, or deny me. The choice, as ever, is yours. But know this. My wrath is carried with each of my faith. It will find you.
Vlaakith's eyes see beyond the plains. We cannot hide. Come. We must enter the prism. Its secrets are finally ours to know.
Another step forward.
Don't do it.
Heat pulses out of the astral prism as it begins to flower. Your mind burns hot with excitement. A timeless space, bounded, compressed in a fold. A pocket of astral plane.
Boundless. Timeless. Like every dream that ever was stitched together. It is home.
So you came, in spite of all my warnings. Disappointing. Come. We will talk in private. Just the two of us. I may have made a mistake trusting you. I told you to stay away from the Githyanki. But you just couldn't help yourself. Could you? Still, refusing a Githyanki queen's orders. That was bold. You are a worthy ally. I told you I stole the artifact from someone. Well, I stole it from Vlaakith. Since then, she has become desperate. Vlaakith wants me dead because I know her secret. It is a secret so great that if her people ever found out, that would be the end of her rule. The end of her. That same secret is how I've been protecting you from the Absolute. I can hear your thoughts. You think I'm lying. Vlaakith warned you that I would try to deceive you, but consider this. What reason have I to deceive you? I'm on your side. I have been since the very beginning. It seems I was right to put my faith in you after all. Thank you. Vlaakith will be furious, to make no mention of your Githyanki companion. The Lich Queen fears nothing more than the loss of her empire. The knowledge I have of her deception will bring that about. Vlaakith is lying to the Githyanki. They believe she knows how their beloved Mother Gith defeated the Mind Flayer Empire. But she does not. If the Illithids would ever rise to power again, she would be incapable of stopping them. And if her people found out about her impotence, there would be mutiny, revolution, the end of her rule. But that very power, the power to resist Illithid control, which Vlaakith only pretends to know, is how I've been protecting you. I suppose she hoped to extract it from my corpse. Since you spared me that fate, she will come for you. She most certainly will. I have delayed long enough. The next attack is overdue, and I can't risk you being caught in the middle of it. I need you out there, searching for the Absolute. You are on the right path, to Moonrise Towers. Return to it. I hope you are ready to face Vlaakith's wrath. The entire Kresh stands ready to kill you in her name. Good luck.
Speak. Have you killed my queen's enemy? Vlaakith does not lie to her faithful. Open your mind. Show me.
Your mind tingles. Lae'zel seeks entrance. Your thoughts become one. She sees the truth of your confrontation in an instant.
Vlaakith Tafkinazin. I see only madness. Vlaakith bears the full might of Tunarath's arms, and the covenant of the great Mother Gith. Skvar! We are leaving this place, now!
I'm glad you came to your senses. Now leave, before the others come for us.
Vlaakith! I have wielded your fury as a blade, roared your wrath as a dragon, Yet I crawl among my own people, low as an asp's belly. Skageth! Is this to be my penance? Is this heart of stone doomed to shatter? She tests me. A trial of faith. Kalir prepared me. Only the heaviest souls soar to the astral. Yes. Yes. I might gain Vlaakith's favor yet. Silence! I must think.
All I wanted was to get a worm out of my head. I didn't sign up for dimensional travel and murderous give.
I think we've overstayed our welcome in this place. If we ever truly had one to begin with. We should leave.
Let's dash for the exit, lest we suffer the full extent of Vlaakith's fury.
We have a lot to think about. Let's do it far away from this place.
What's in here?
attention.
At least things have stayed interesting. The statues revealed a hidden door. Curious.
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day? Incredible. Completely untouched. It looks frozen in time.
Let's get on with it.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Sentry! The intruder spotted. Hitaka!
If they will not see sense, then bleed them dry.
Hungry for the slaughter. A better position.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Put him up. Count on me.
I don't fancy their chances.
No time to waste.
Never a dull moment.
watch your back.
Let's march!
I wonder what the next move is.
Let's move.
Spill some blood. No bloom, all doom. Rock to Queen 6.
Make way.
Smell blood. I've got it. The hammer's gonna fall.
Need to stay focused. Have to keep going.
This is my time. Making my move.
Should get started.
Go for the throat. Let's play.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. How much farther can I go? That might be worth a look. I have something to ask.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
Meet Elminster Ormar, a good friend of mine, but rather more significantly, he's the most famed and respected wizard in the realms.
Am I, indeed? Most famed and respected errand boy, more like. I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it? And a great kindness that would be. See, Gale, Even in these barren parts, the art of hospitality begets inspired new works. If only one keeps up the practice.
Oh, for the love of...
This way then? To your camp. Oh, don't dawdle now, lad. You're the one who's in such a frightful hurry.
Oh, nigh on 13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling. There go our best supplies.
Let's see.
I used to be agog at everything when I first walked in the sun. Perhaps I'm adjusting to this new life.
It's when you use words like agog that I remember you're actually 2 centuries old.
And it's when you think agog is an impressive word that I remember you're just a child.
There you are. Now, I hope you don't mind my having ingratiated myself into the most palatable graces of your provisions. You find me quite sated indeed. Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Arthurian that was. Doesn't do to parley on an empty stomach, you know. Makes one's words frivolous when they should be grave. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster.
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils. The very purpose of my presence, in a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
The orb.
Precisely. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
He is not. But it seems that Mistra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute, and for your sacrifice you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid.
Meine Hastra Mistrariel Italion Thras Annas
It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
I can't believe Mistress demanding Gale sacrifice himself to destroy the Absolute. It's just a waste of a perfectly good cult that we could be controlling. And a waste of a perfectly good Gale, I suppose.
Oakfather's blessings to you.
A shame my first brush with the famed Elminster couldn't be a tad more optimistic. Listen, I might invoke the Triad from time to time, appeal to Helm, but I'm no man of faith. Not like Gale. I don't know what drives a man to consider his own death, among countless others, to be an appropriate exchange for his goddess's forgiveness. To me, it all sounds like nonsense. The faith that matters most is that which you hold in yourself, in the ones that most matter to you. Big Bomb be damned. Gale's got everything he needs to defeat the Absolute already. Talent, nerve, and powerful allies at his side. I hope he'll come to see that.